past several years, East Texas Electric Co-op has invested in different plants with different fuels. We've invested in some coal plants, some natural gas plants, hydropower plants, and to diversify our assets further, we made the decision to invest in this biomass plant here in Woodville. We appreciate the cooperation of the state of Texas, the county, the city, everyone has been very supportive of our project, and we appreciate that. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you our Agricultural Commissioner of the state of Texas, Mr. Todd Staples. Todd, I've got a whole page here, but you just tell them who you are and where you came from.
Well, good morning, everyone. I can't tell you how proud I am to be home and to be here for this great event. 1 million people are added to this planet every 5 days. In less than a week's time, there's 1 million new mouths to feed, 1 million new people need energy, 1 million new people need water. The Texas population is expected to double in the next 5 decades. Now think about what that means. The doubling of our state's population means another Dallas, another Houston, another East Texas region, another Austin. We could skip Austin, just say, how about 2 new East Texas regions? Anybody here, y'all in favor of that? The reason today is exciting is because it really defines who we are as Texans. We know we have challenges. If you look at the population that is served by the East Texas Electric Cooperative, you have an enormous population base of 600,000 to 650,000 people. If you were your own Texas city, you'd be the 6th largest city in Texas between Fort Worth and El Paso. East Texas has a dynamic economic impact on the great state of Texas. It does so because of those of you who are here today and what you represent. And it is an honor to have worked with you in the past and to have the privilege of working with you today. Now we know today in Texas we're going to be facing triple-digit temperatures. You got to love Texas summers, don't you? Y'all are smart out there. Y'all have moved to the shaded area. I see that. Now, in Texas, we know we have a real crisis today because in many parts of the state, they have insufficient margins to handle the capacity load for the draw on power in many of our state's areas. And guess what? When you don't have the power you need, it affects job growth and attracting jobs to our state. So I'm excited that the East Texas Electric Cooperative, the cooperatives that are served by ETEC, are planning for the future today, are looking forward to growth and opportunity so that East Texas can grow and prosper, and as that happens, good things happen in the Lone Star State. Forestry has been the mainstay of East Texas for centuries. And with this power generating capacity, it says that forestry continues to have a profound impact on the Lone Star State's economy and for the growth of East Texas. But we know it didn't happen by chance, ladies and gentlemen. I know many of you that are here today have worked for years. Ed, congratulations to the entire East Texas Electric Cooperative, those that have been a part of this planning process, the working process. By building this plant, you are building Texas, and I couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for your leadership and your commitment to the Lone Star State.
Thank you, Commissioner. We're proud to have you here with us today and appreciate your remarks. And now we're introducing our state representative, James White, elected to the legislature 2 years ago and re-elected just in the last month. So congratulations, Representative White, and we appreciate you being here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ed. First of all, let me start off by saying it's a great day in Tyler County. I am proud to represent you in the Texas House of Representatives. Proud to work with all of you. And what you see today is by no measure anything necessarily rooted in Austin or Washington, D.C. It's local people here in East Texas helping themselves, saying, what can we do? We can do better. And I'm just so proud of Tyler County. I'm proud of our local political leadership in the courthouse, proud of our business leadership in the banking industry, in the forestry industry, in the logging industry. And I'm just thankful that we have so many people here in East Texas that look forward. I'm very thankful for the commissioner for coming because of your leadership on the state level and providing a sound business environment here in the state of Texas, along with your work in the state Senate, make days like this possible. You know, one businessman here, I'm going to go ahead and say his name, Lonnie Grissom, told me if every county in the United States did this, we would come out of this doldrums that we're in. Stop looking to Washington, stop looking to Austin, and doing what we can do here. What you see here is quite simple. Cut, create, care. We're going to continue to cut taxes. We're going to continue to cut burdensome regulations. We're going to continue to cut out all this unfunded mandates. We're going to continue to cut duplicate, redundant programs. And when we do those types of cuts, it allows local folks, like here in Tyler County in East Texas, to create jobs. And when they create jobs, they're going to employ our people. And when they employ our people, we're going to have the necessary revenue, Walter Diggles, to take care of the people in East Texas that truly deserve to be taken care of, like those that are in our nursing homes, those kids that are in our classrooms. Cut, create, care. We can do it because we're going to do it the pro-free market, private enterprise way, like the ETEC way, and we're going to pull East Texas up. East Texas is blessed. We have the tall pines, the rich black soil. I still think we got flowing rivers, even with the drought. We have everything that we need. The only thing that's left is just the will to get it done. And ETEC and the job here today shows that we have the will to get it done, and we will get it done. Thank you. God bless Tyler County, and God bless the state of Texas.
Thank you, Representative White. Before we go forward with our speakers, I want to introduce a few people. I always get in trouble sometimes. You start introducing, you find out some that you didn't introduce. The first group I want to stand up is the directors and managers of the East Texas electric co-ops throughout East Texas. So if all y'all would stand, we'd appreciate it. I think there's some standing in the back also. Good job, Victoria. Okay, thanks. We appreciate y'all and appreciate the efforts that they put in to make this thing come to fruition. This is in no particular order. I've got notes all over this sheet of paper of people I need to introduce. First is Vita Swears with Congressman Brady's office sitting right here. Walter Diggles with DEDCOG. I saw Walter. Okay, Walter over there. George Pate, representing the Boy Scouts of America, whose camp's right here behind us, be our neighbor. Some of the folks that have worked on this I think y'all know Paul Wilgus, probably better here in Tyler County than anybody works for GBS. And he's just about taking up residence, hasn't he, Martin? Yes, sir. He's just about taking up. With Shaw, Tom Sirk, our owner engineer. Tom in the back. Neil Holland with Stokes, back in the white coat, Neil. Donnie Hearn with WCL. Donnie, appreciate you being here. And Judge is going to introduce some others here in a minute. One other person I do want to talk about that's already been named by Representative White, that's Lonnie Grissom with NAPCO. Lonnie has been beside us the whole way, and we appreciate the efforts and the work that he has done to make this thing come forth. I don't know where Lonnie got off to, but Lonnie, we do appreciate you and look forward to working with you in the future. And with that, we'll introduce the mayor of Woodville, Ben Bythewood. Mayor, come forward and give us your remarks. We appreciate you being here today also.
Good morning. Before I get started, I want to introduce a couple of people with the city. Mandy Reisinger, our city administrator, is here. And Charles Macklin is also here. You know, when I was preparing the remarks for this occasion, I was able to visit with my daughter a little bit about what we're doing here. And currently she's enrolled in a class or a workshop that's been produced by Senator Cornyn's office on energy. And she was very excited about what was happening here in Woodville. And because of the fact that it was environmentally responsible. You know, when I look at something as an elected official, as far as economic development, I like to look at what's it going to do as far as impacting us economically. In this case, you know, it's going to produce $25 million in local economic benefit. It's going to produce 250 construction jobs, 25 permanent jobs, as well as employing local suppliers like NAPCO to provide the wood for fuel. Those things are great, and we're excited about that. And but it's also nice to know that we're able to produce clean energy and use a renewable resource so that when we leave, that our children and grandchildren will continue to benefit from what's going on here today. So I'm excited about that. Also, I wanted to read the following proclamation. Be it known that whereas East Texas Electric Cooperative is breaking ground on the construction of an environmental friendly wood-fueled biomass plant in Woodville, Texas, and whereas upon completion in 2014, timber waste from the surrounding area will be used to create a renewable energy source, providing power for nearly 35,000 homes, and whereas the project provides ample benefits to the community, including contributing $25 million to the local economy and creating construction jobs and permanent plant jobs, and whereas the state-of-the-art plant will help ensure fewer power outages in severe weather when severe weather hits our community. Now I therefore, Ben R. Bythewood, Mayor of the City of Woodville, Texas, do hereby proclaim June 26, 2012 as Woodville Renewable Power Day in Woodville, Texas. In witness hereof, I have set my hand to and encourage the citizens of the City of Woodville to participate in the same. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ed, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor. We appreciate that. And moving forward, we have the county judge of Tyler County, Jacques Blanchette. Judge, come forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Ed. Greetings and welcome from the place where living is life. It's my pleasure to introduce to you other members of the Commissioner's Court this morning. You'll be hearing from Commissioner Nash momentarily. Commissioner Nash, if you will stand, identify yourself. Commissioner Jack Walton is here to my right. Commissioner Hughes and Commissioner Marshall may not have been able to make it this morning, but if they are here, you'll raise your hand. I didn't see you. I'd like to also introduce to you our Sheriff-elect, Judge Brian Weatherford, who's back in the back. And of course, you already heard the opening invitation from Judge Powers. Ed, with great opportunity, there comes great challenges. ETEC has met every one of those challenges, and today we're witnesses to see what will come to pass. And Lonnie, I believe you are right. If we focused our efforts internally and began to work in communities in what's been done here, it would set the pace for the rest of the United States. An interesting thought that you may not be aware of, but Ed is an Aggie. Commissioner Staples is an Aggie. They came through at different time frames. But Ed, I'd like to just say that the title that was given to you, On Target, still remains. We've seen that demonstrated from the Commissioner's Court, and we're pleased with the work and the leadership that you and the board and the other members of the electric cooperatives have created. We're just pleased to be the partner here with the location for this upcoming event. We look forward to the difference it'll make in some 30,000 homes with almost 50 megawatts of power generated. And Commissioner Staples, we will need that power for those citizens that will be coming. And looking outside the box, as we normally have, is always the right thing to do. So on behalf of all of you who are visitors and guests here with us today, on behalf of all the citizens and taxpayers, we welcome you to Tyler County, and we welcome ETEC as our partner in power. It's now my pleasure to introduce a co-worker of mine that I've had the opportunity to serve shoulder to shoulder with, and he is over this particular portion of the county. You heard him introduced a little bit earlier, but Commissioner Martin Nash, would you come up and share your remarks?
What a great day for Tyler County. We appreciate everybody being here. I was going to say a project like this was like having a baby, but my wife's here, so I can't say that. But it's been long and hard and a rough road to get to this point. And I want to thank Deborah Robinson and the Board of Directors of East Texas Electric Co-op for their tenacity and for their faith and belief in Tyler County. I want to thank Ed and his staff for all that they've done to make this day come. Okay? The work's really starting. We've got lots to do. I know the commissioners in court, we have a little road to build over here. That reminds me, Commissioner Staples, I need to talk to you after a while. But just want to thank ETEC for all that they've done. I think they're going to be wonderful neighbors. They're going to be a vital part of our community as we move on. We're hoping this is the beginning of something great in Tyler County. I know it is, and I think things are just going to get better and better. It's hot, and that's all I'm going to say.
Thank you, Judge and Commissioner. We appreciate the remarks and appreciate the help that y'all have given us. As I said earlier, the support here from Tyler County and the city has been outstanding. We certainly appreciate that. Before I introduce our contractor, Dan Martin, I'd like to introduce a couple of more guys. You can't do things without some money, and Nick Jones from Regions Bank and Jeff Kilpatrick from CFC have helped us get the financing done and get so we could get this work done. We appreciate y'all. Gemma is our contractor that's going to build this plant. Dan Martin is the president of Gemma's come down, and I told him when he first met him that we waited till the cold front came through so he'd feel right at home, being from Connecticut, and we didn't want him to be in such shock. So Dan, we welcome you. Look forward to a good relationship.
Normally when I say a few words at groundbreaking, it's usually surrounded by lawyers. So Emily, I apologize, but I do have a lawyer story. So a 50-year-old lawyer, been practicing since he was 25. He died suddenly and arrived at the pearly gates of heaven. And the lawyer said to St. Peter, "I'm so surprised that you took me so young. I was always so active. I ate well. I exercised. And I'm only 50 years old." Well, St. Peter looked at his record book, and he looked down at the lawyer and said, 50? Why, according to your billing records, you should be 83. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished and honored guests, Ed, good morning. My name is Dan Martin, and I'm the president of Gemma Power Systems, the engineering, procurement, construction contractor for the Woodville Renewable Power Project. On behalf of Gemma, our corporate parent, Argan Incorporated, our employers, our employees, our suppliers, vendors, subcontractors, I would like to extend my congratulations to the East Texas Electric Cooperative, their various development partners and supporters for bringing this important project to fruition. I express my gratitude for selecting Gemma to build this asset and bring it from concept to reality. Over the past 15 years, Gemma has successfully completed over 10,000 megawatts of clean, reliable power generation across the United States. I would like to acknowledge some people from our team that are here whose past and future contributions are vital to the success of the project. Our project executive is Joel Canino, and Joel has direct responsibility for the relationship with ETEC. We have Colin Trebilcock, our project manager. He's responsible for the day-to-day execution of the work here on site. And we have Jay Robertson, who will be our general superintendent on site. And in addition, Bob Bibb of Bibb Engineers is here. Bibb is our engineering partner on the job, and we have two of our important suppliers from Riley Power. They supply the boiler for the project. Rich Maxson and John Bowman of Riley Power are here. So thank you, gentlemen. The hallmarks of a GEMA project are safety, quality, environmental stewardship, community involvement, and a cooperative relationship with state agencies and local labor. Our stated goals for the project are 0 injuries, minimal rework, 0 environmental issues, full compliance with Texas environmental and rural utility service requirements, being an involved and good neighbor, and working with local businesses and local labor. I commit our project team will treat everyone with integrity, make and honor our commitments, plan and execute with a sense of urgency, communicate openly, resolve issues quickly, and act with an entrepreneurial flair. Once again, thank you to ETEC for selecting GEMA to build your project. I look forward to a successful project and building not just a plant, but a relationship, and to attending the plant dedication ceremony in late 2014. Thank you very much.